Hi everyone, Teresa Norris here with Gig Harbor Self-Defense. Welcome to my new video channel, Sippy Cups and Safety Chats. I, as a mom of three, want to just empower other women and other moms with self-defense strategies. So today I want to talk about a question that came up in one of my self-defense classes I did just the other weekend. How do you stay safe when putting your children in the car? And oh boy, this one was a biggie for me. So, this question in particular sparked actually why I got into self defense training. Sorry for kicking the camera. Okay, so before I answer that question, let me give you a little backstory. I had just had twins. I had at the time a 4-year-old daughter, and my husband was working a very demanding job. So he was out of the house from early in the morning until late at night, every single day of the week. So I was taking care of 3 kids by myself, all out of school, just by myself, in a new neighborhood because we had just moved to a new house in a new state. And I was lost. I had no village. Let's just put it that way. So one day we were at, I think it was Costco, and I'm putting my kids into the car, and I had a panic attack. I had a mental breakdown, per se, in the parking lot. I realized that I was a criminal's dream. As I was putting one child into the car, I had the other child, the other twin baby, in the stroller. My 4-year-old wasn't listening to me that day, and she was running back and forth around the car in the parking lot, which in itself was giving me anxiety. My shopping cart was in one corner. My purse was underneath the stroller where it could be easily grabbed. I was a hot mess. It was in that moment that I realized that if a criminal was watching me, I was the perfect target. I wasn't paying attention. I was extremely distracted. I was frustrated. My purse was way out of my grip. My shopping cart could have been taken. Somebody could have kidnapped one or abducted one of my children. And I didn't know what to do. I was alone and I had no skill set at that time. And that really scared me. So I decided that I was going to take a self-defense class. And I did. I went through a 20-hour program through the police department. And it was probably the most empowering thing I've ever done in my life. I honestly, on the very last day, cried just because I felt so uplifted, so empowered, so confident from this training program that it was able to give me skills that I felt that if something were to happen to me, I'd be able to take care of myself. The problem with that program is that it only happened once a year. It was a great class, but it happened once a year and they only allowed 30 women into it. So I wanted to take more. I wanted to know more. I wanted to get more skills. I was like a sponge at that point, bring it on. And there was nothing in my neighborhood. So I decided if I can't find a class, I'm going to get certified and teach a class. And then the rest is history. I got hooked up with Rhino Tactical Defense. I train weekly with law enforcement, military, seasoned self-defense instructors, and the rest is history. So where that comes from is that the question of how do you keep yourself safe when putting your children into the parking lot or putting your children into your car in the parking lot really hit home. Because like I said, that was my story. That's how I got started. So to hear that question back was, I know where that woman's coming from. I know how terrifying that feels. And the fact that I had that confidence and empowering moment that I'd be able to help her. So let me take that bit of information and be able to kind of help you on that journey, if this may be a question that you have. So first things first, if you are a mom and you are in the parking lot by yourself and you are trying to keep yourself and your kids safe in a parking lot, first thing, take a deep breath, mama. It is hard enough. We've got enough things to worry about. You do not have to be paranoid on top of it. So take a deep breath. More than likely, you're going to be just fine. More than likely. So just take a deep breath. Give yourself that grace and know that you are going to be just fine. If in the off chance something if something were to happen, here are some techniques to really kind of limit that from happening. Number one, stay aware of your surroundings. Stay focused. Put your phone away. Don't look at it. I don't care if that thing is beeping, binging, whatever the case may be, put it away. Don't look at it. Put it in your bag. Leave it alone. When you're in the parking lot, your main focus is getting to that car, getting your kids and yourself into that car, and getting the heck out of there. So don't be distracted as best you can. I mean, your kids are going to distract you. Let's be real. But don't be distracted by other things. Stay aware. Pay attention. I call it head on a swivel. Look around. See who's around you. See where your car is parked, who's parked by you. Pay attention. Is it nighttime? Is there enough lighting in the parking lot? If there's not, and if for any reason you don't feel safe, go back inside and tell the store manager or tell the customer service and ask them if somebody will walk you out to your car. Do not be afraid to ask for help. Second, trust your instincts. Ooh, women, we have a superpower, and it is our intuition. If for any reason something feels off, listen to your gut. If your gut is telling you something isn't right, I promise you something isn't right. And I have another video coming up on that because that was another question. Your intuition is amazing. So listen to it. Anytime something feels off, go back inside, get help. Do not walk out by yourself. Number 3, get your kiddo into the car seat as fast as you can. Don't mess around. I know they like to kick off their shoes and throw stuff on the ground. Get your kiddo locked into that car seat as fast as you can. Worry about shoes later at another stop. Let them go without the shoes until you get where you're going, whatever the situation is, but just get them, buckled up and safe as fast as you can. Keep your car keys in your pocket. So as you are buckling your kiddo into the car, don't go unlock all the doors, throw the keys into the car. Keep them in your pocket, because if you're buckling your child into that car and somebody gets into the front seat, powers off with your car, you can't do anything about it. However, if you have your keys with you, they can't start the ignition, they can't drive off. So keep your keys with you at all times on you. Your keys also come into play as a weapon, which we'll talk about in a future video. So keep those keys with you, because instead of putting it in your knuckles, as ladies, we are always taught to put our keys into our knuckles and then punch somebody. That doesn't work. Don't do it. Instead, put it in your hand like a stabbing device, and then you can utilize it that way. Much safer, much easier to use. Your keys aren't going to fall out of your hands. You're not going to damage your hands by doing it. And it's just a nicer way, well, not really nicer for the attacker, but nicer for you to be able to defend yourself. So you've got your kids in the car, get you in the car as fast as you can. Get in, buckle up, drive away. Don't sync your phone up. Don't check your emails. Don't sit there and, see what's happening on social media. Don't find the best radio station, none of that. Get in your car, lock the door, buckle up, get the heck out of there. Quick. Everything should be quick. You can also utilize, if you're at the grocery store, your shopping cart as a barrier. Pull it in between you and the other car, or if you can, get a parking lot or a parking spot next to the shopping cart stalls, so that you could take your kid out, buckle them up, just walk 2 steps, put your shopping cart away, get in your car. Ideally, that's where you want to park, under a light and next to that shopping cart stall, so that you can put that cart away real easy. And then use that shopping cart as a barrier. Put it between you and the shopping cart stall, so that, while you're putting your child away into the car seat, that cart is there to protect you. It's going to give you that space. If somebody comes up and talks to you, you have 3 feet of space that they can't get to you. because that shopping cart is in the way. The other way, your door is blocking them, so they can't get you that way either. So it gives you this built-in barrier system. Use that shopping cart to your advantage. It's a great tool. It's a great weapon to keep you and your family safe. Again, trust your gut. I think that's the biggest takeaway. Be aware and trust your gut. If for any reason you look around, something doesn't seem right, or if you're in a position where just something doesn't feel right, don't go to your car. Get help. Don't go to your car. All righty, ladies. So that is me answering that question today on how do you keep yourself safe when you're putting your child into your car. I hope that answers your questions. If it led to more questions, feel free to put those in the comments. I would love to do a video answering any questions you have, whether it's on this topic and it sparked some more questions for you, or on other self-defense or safety topics that you might have. My goal is to empower our community of women and to build a strong mom network where we all feel safe and we don't have to walk around being paranoid. So put your questions in the comments below, and please like and subscribe to our channel for more of these sippy cup and safety chats as I answer more questions for you. All right, everyone. Teresa Norris here with Gig Harbor Self-Defense. Look forward to talking to you more. Bye.